Things are getting interesting in the NBA on ESPN. The Knicks come into today's game with one of the top scoring offenses. Their team scoring is ranked up at number 3 in the NBA. They will be squaring off versus the Pistons, who come in with a pretty run-of-the-mill offense. They're not going to blow anyone out, but they can get the job done. So, without delay, let's head over to New York, where Bob and Rod are ready to call the action in today's game. Welcome. It's time for some basketball here at the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden in New York. I'm Bob Steele, and with me as usual is Rod West. Here are the starting lineups for tonight's game. Who do you think's going to put on a show?
Williams.
Thanks, Rod. Let's head courtside for the player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introductions. For the Detroit Pistons, at forward, Clifford Robinson. Also at forward, Corliss Williamson. At guard, Jerry Stackhouse. Also at guard, Chauncey Billups. At center, Ben Wallace. And now it's time to the Federal Football New York Knicks. At center, from Utah, 6'11", number 51, Michael Zodiac. At forward, from Alabama, 6'9", number 34, Antonio Newton. At the guard position, from Tennessee, 6'6", number 20, Aaron Houston. Also at guard, from Illinois, 6'3", number 30, Brian Hoyer. At the other forward position, from Alabama, 6'5", number 8, Latrell Sprewell.
The Knicks control the opening tip.
Go, 14. Go, power stack. Split.
Passes it.
I got him. Tee it up.
7 seconds to shoot. No one around, but it's still missed by Houston. Rebounded by Wallace.
9 times out of 10, that's 2 points, Bob.
Yeah, the defense got bailed out. A huge break there. The steal.
To push it inside, that was a nice thought, but you got to have the passing lane first. There was just way too much traffic in there to let a pass like that fly.
Williams now has it. 7 on the shot clock. Williamson gets whistled for blocking. That's his first foul of the game. He can't get the first. He sinks the second. Robinson with the inbound. Just over 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Inside, in the paint. Robinson takes the turnaround J. Gets back iron and out.
Robinson is a proud warrior inside, so he has to be a little humbled when he blows an easy one like that.
Williams makes the pass. There's the steal. Just under 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Passes stolen. Received by Houston. Houston shoots from the top of the key. Gets the front rim.
Houston must have realized that he had an average defender on him and put up that shot. The problem is that he's just an average shooter.
Passes it. Uses the crossover. Passes it. 7 on the shot clock. Stackhouse puts it up from a step inside the line. Puts up a miss. Yanks it down inside. Nice rebound by the 5-year man out of Utah. Passes.
Clear out, clear out. Double down.
Passes it.
7 seconds to shoot.
15 go.
Pulls the trigger from the high post. Drains the first bucket of the game.
Williams didn't like what he saw there at first, so he gives a little pump fake to get a better look.
It works like a charm here, too. And after the fake, just lines up for the J and drops it in, Rod.
Wallace
Throws it in.
Get him. Four pop. 2C, 2C.
Bounce pass.
Stackhouse launches from beyond the arc. Bounces off the left rim and out.
Stackhouse had everything going his way, but that wide open three wouldn't fall for him.
Watch the clear out.
Houston
Passes.
Ball. Push down low.
7 on the shot clock.
Double.
Pass caught by McDyess. Tried to lay it in, but it wasn't finished by McDyess. Just over 2 minutes here in the first quarter.
Pick him up.
Passes.
Launches from beyond the arc.
Can't stop the drop.
Boy, they got real lucky not to see him drop that three on him, Bob.
Oh, that's for sure, Rod. The defense didn't even challenge him out there. Lucky break.
Passes it.
Come down low. Good job. Push down low.
7 seconds to shoot. Releases. Tickles the twine.
Williams starts off with a drop step here, but he quickly makes the decision to pull up the jumper.
Being decisive here is the key, right, Rod?
Time is money. Once you make your move, you have a split second to make the right decision, and in this case, it was the J.
Williamson
Inbounds the ball.
The Pistons
have it.
They're 0 out their last 5 from the floor.
Phillips
Passes it.
Push 15. Nice.
Into the low post.
Corliss Williamson fades away inside.
Can't answer back.
The defense prevails, and I'm sure I'm not the only one in here wondering how. That was one lucky stop. The Knicks
Have it, and they are out in front, 5-0.
Sprewell
Skies. Gently drops it in. 54 seconds here in the first quarter.
Pick him up.
Passes.
Circle one.
Goes with the crossover. Puts up the shot.
definite replay on this move right here. I love to watch ball handling skills like this.
Nice. Rod, that crossover set up the whole play.
You got that right. You have to even love the old school lay-in, even with the foul.
Great play and a chance for one more.
He can't complete the three-point play.
Caught by Williams. Gets stopped by Billups.
Williams
Dishes it off.
Sprewell
Takes the shot from about 16. Can't sink the well-defended shot.
Sprewell had the straitjacket clamped on him out there. Nice defensive stop.
Hard.
Stackhouse
With the rock.
Robinson
Takes off. Botches the lay-in.
The Knicks,
Bring it up. They're shooting 37% from the floor. Did I really see that? Let's see it again, Rod.
this is a big-time bucket right here. Check this move out. He makes contact there, and then he manages to get the shot off. Good job.
Great body control as he managed to pretty much ignore the hack and still sink it.
he completes the three-point play. Goliath
He'll head to the bench.
Williamson will sit down to avoid further foul trouble. Robinson
With the inbound.
The Pistons,
would love to cut into the lead some more with a bucket here. We're at the end of one. The score
10-2.
the Knicks
Have the lead after one period, Rod. What's the key stat as far as you're concerned?
field goal percentage, Bob. They're definitely doing a better job in finding the open man, and that's why they've got a nice big lead.
Watch the screen. Good job. Pick coming.
Pass left wing.
I got him.
Barry launches from beyond the arc.
Can't drop the lightly contested shot.
Barry isn't even going to dwell on that last shot. He knows he should have made it, so he'll wait to redeem himself when the next open three comes around.
McDyess fired from the right block. Gets the far iron, but it goes in.
McDyess acts like he's going to drive it after making the drop step, but then he stops on a dime and pulls up for the sweet check.
Rod, that's so impressive when a player can change his momentum that quickly and still drain the jumper.
Hey, you never know when you're going to have to switch gears. The good players are always ready to put up the rock.
Robinson throws it in.
The Pistons
Have the ball. They're 0 out of their last 3 from the arc. Barry passes the ball.
ISO, ISO. Pin down.
Goes with the fadeaway.
Kisses it off the right rim, then in.
Chauncey Billups has a crossover move that's the envy of most NBA players. We got to see it on that play.
The Knicks are at the controls. They're 4 out of their last 6 from the floor. Grabbed by Houston. It's loose.
The Pistons
Were the last ones to get a piece of it before it went out of bounds.
Pick him up.
Uses the crossover. 7 on the shot clock. Ward
Shoots. Gets the front rim.
yanks it down inside.
Ward misses it, but you had a pretty even matchup out there. That could have gone either way.
Barry has it.
Gets cut off by Ward. Passes it.
7 seconds to shoot.
They're inside. Inside. Shoots with the clock winding down.
Gets back iron and out.
Billups has to score in that situation. When you're that much better than the defender that's guarding you, you have to take advantage.
Takes a wide open shot. Now is in double figures.
He's got a nice little drop step move right there, Bob. He uses it to get himself open and then hit the shot.
The guy's trying to stare. Look at the footwork. His defender just couldn't stay with him, Rod.
He sure couldn't, Bob. It was nice, though, and a great shot.
Stackhouse
Inbounds the ball.
The Pistons
Work it up court. They're shooting 20% from the floor. Nabbed by Barry. Shoots from the paint. Answers right back. Just under 3 minutes here in the second quarter.
84 pop.
Ward makes the pass.
Seven on the shot clock.
Goes with the crossover. Gets stopped by Barry. Count that last jumper by Houston.
You never back down on offense. You go up strong and you finish strong, just like he does here.
Got to be strong to make a play like that.
Hey, defensively, you never want to foul the jump shooter. Challenge it aggressively, but don't bail him out and hurt your own team by giving up the bucket and the foul.
He completes the three-point play.
The Pistons
He'll take a timeout here. Robinson with the inbound.
The Pistons
Have the rock. They're 0 out of their last 3 from the arc. Passes. Uses the crossover. Puts it up. Rod, you have to explain to me how that happened on the replay.
This is a textbook crossover, Bob. Check it out.
Boy, straight past his man, and he lays it in for 2. Pretty move.
Pick him up.
The Knicks
Head into the front court. They're 4 out of their last 6 from the floor. Ward passes.
Houston takes off.
Picks up his 5th point of the quarter. He's got 5 in the game.
That's a big bucket, and better yet, it puts some serious space between these two teams. You want to hold that lead steady or open it up if you can.
Passes it.
Stay tight inside.
Robinson
High rises.
botches the lay-in.
Passes.
Get him.
The Knicks
Bring it up. They're shooting 57% from the floor. Kickback. They work it in. It's stolen.
Billups
Has the ball.
You've got to put the club on the ball when this guy's nearby. He'll snatch it before you know it.
They push it inside. Inside.
14 throw. Watch out inside.
7 seconds to shoot.
Get him.
At the foul line.
The J was missed by Billups. Houston has the rock. He's 2 out of his last 4 from the floor. Pass low post. Slammed down by McDyess.
McDyess is going with the dunk all the way. No hesitation.
50 seconds here in the second quarter.
Screen coming.
Billups passes it. Terry gets his 6th point of the period. He's got 6 total. McDyess throws it in. Passes it. With the rejection. Robinson swatted that one away, and it's his first block of the game. Passes.
Power again.
Passes it.
Quick.
7 on the shot clock. Gets busy.
Help.
It's blocked. Thomas gets credited for the block on that one.
What's the block?
Launches from beyond the arc. Can't connect. We've reached halftime with the score 21-10. We're going to step aside for halftime and let Clark give you the first half breakdown.
Welcome to the ESPN Halftime Update. It's time for a quick review of the numbers from the first 2 quarters. The Knicks have a sizable advantage in the field goal percentage category, and that's why they're winning. Expect them to continue looking for the high percentage shots in the second half. Antonio McDyess, in the first half, has a total of 4 points and 4 rebounds. He's hot so far, and he's our Sega Sports Hot at the Half player. That's our halftime report. Make sure to tune in to the ESPN Postgame show at the conclusion of the game. Let's send it back to Bob and Rod.
Substitution for the Knicks. Substitution for the
inbounds the ball.
Pistons.
Kick coming.
Phillips dishes it off. Launches from beyond the arc.
Terry
Cuts the
Stackhouse.
score to single digits.
Stackhouse gets the bucket, but he's the beneficiary of one heck of an assist right here.
That's what a good teammate does. He gets you the ball right in the spot where you're most comfortable.
And after that, it's up to you to knock it down, and that's what he does right here.
Ball. Watch the screen. Split. Forward.
High rises.
Split.
Gets the lay-in.
The Pistons
Are at the controls. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the floor. Passes.
14 blue.
Goes up. Gets fouled. He'll shoot a pair.
Nice call by the ref. Definite contact on the shot.
He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. McDyess with the inbound.
The Knicks
Can extend their lead this trip down. They'd love to do that. Williams passes the ball. Sprewell gets aggressive. It's blocked.
You've got to love the projection right there. That's how you play the game. Makes this old coach proud.
Received by Robinson.
Kick coming.
Robinson launches from beyond the arc. Drains the lightly contested shot.
Robinson comes clean right off that pick, and it was pretty simple after that.
Offense just doesn't get any more basic than that, but it works.
Pick 'em up.
The Knicks
Work it up court. They're shooting 52% from the floor.
1-2 triangle.
Passes it.
Get up.
Knocked off course.
The Pistons
Have it, and they're on an 8-2 run. The one-handed stump is no good. Missed by Stackhouse. Sprewell heads up court. He's shooting 57% from the floor.
Double up.
Goliath now has it.
Clear out.
Antonio McDyess takes the turnaround J. Can't sink the well-defended shot. Phillips makes the pass.
IV. Help down low.
Pops it up from 19 feet.
Nice stop.
Doesn't get it all the way there.
That's nice heads-up play on D.
Goliath rises up. Goes fast on the layup. Robinson throws it in. Phillips has it. He's 1 of 4 from the floor. Bounce pass. Launches from beyond the arc. Scores his 8th point of the period. He has a total of 8 so far.
Using picks like this is essential for a jump shooter. He gets enough space and knocks down the shot.
That was a solid pick right there. His man is probably wondering what train hit him.
And we'll send him a copy of the tape, and I'm sure that'll let him know. He can also see the sweet jumper that his man knocked down on him, too. Great play.
Get him!
The Knicks
Could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down.
Passes.
McDyke gets aggressive.
Antonio McDyke.
Phillips brings it up. He's 1 out of his last 4 from the floor. Stackhouse passes. Gets up. Can't get the bucket, but he gets the foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
got him on the arm during the shot. The ref says, put him on the line.
He gets the first of 2. He's off on the second.
Passes it.
The Knicks have the rock.
They're shooting 54% from the floor.
It's knocked away. Phillips with the ball.
The Pistons
Head into the front court. There's 3 out of their last 6 from the arc. Robinson picks up his 5th point of the quarter. He's got 5 in the game.
The Knicks
Would love to extend their lead this trip down.
Passes. In low. Caught by McDyke.
7 seconds to shoot. From 15 feet out, it was no good by Williams. Tipped up and in by McDyke.
great second chance opportunity.
He fought for position and made the play. Robinson inbounds the ball.
The Pistons
Can trim this lead down and bring it close with a bucket here. Robinson passes it. Williamson puts it up, banks it in.
Man, he is just in his element inside. What a player.
Get him!
55 seconds here in the third quarter.
McDyke
Is asking for it in the post.
Ball.
In the paint.
Inside. 7 on the shot clock.
Takes a turnaround J.
Not a doubt.
Nice shot. And Bob, that's a tough shot too. He's going up against one of the better defenders in this league.
Phillips has the ball.
He's shooting 25% from the floor. Passes it.
Pick him up.
Uses a crossover. They'll call that one every time. Goaltending. Sprewell with the inbound.
The Knicks
Have it. They're 4 out of their last 6 from the floor. Sprewell with the rock.
nailed from three-point range by Sprewell.
The three-point shot is his forte, and of course, he nails that one. Bob, you have got to watch him close out there in the outskirts. The Pistons
Bring it up.
They're shooting 50% from the arc.
The tray was missed by Stackhouse.
Grabbed by Williams.
We've just finished the third quarter. The score,
34-28.
The Knicks,
Still cling to a small lead going into the fourth. What's been the key stats so far, Rod?
three-point shooting, Bob. Good three-point shooting can really stretch out the defense. They're having good success from the arc. The defense should be aware of that.
Ball. Pick him up.
Williams dishes it off.
What's the pick? Yo, counter that.
Releases from the stripe. And now hit double figures.
Nice looking assist here, Bob. A player should always be looking for a teammate who has the better look.
When you get that pass, you need to hit your shot just like you did here.
Wallace throws it in. Phillips
Is at the controls. He's 1 of 4 from the floor.
One on one.
Passes.
Gets cut off by Sprewell. There's the steal.
That's a great job to close after the crossover and get a hand on the orange. Quick hands right there, Bob.
Passes it. 7 seconds to shoot. NBA basketball. Quick rod. We got to see that again.
Look at the replay right here, Bobby, and watch how he loses the defense.
Loses the D? He posterized the D. That was a fantastic move.
You're right. All he needs to do is go to that crossover for his score. It's as simple as that.
Phillips works it up court. He's 1 out of his last 4 from the floor. Phillips passes the ball. Seven on the shot clock. Passes. Deflected. And it's loose on the perimeter.
That was some effective half-court defense there, Bob. By the time the offense had a second chance, the shot clock had expired.
Williams has it. The alley-oop was thrown in by McDyess.
McDyess just wasn't satisfied with laying the alley-oop in. He jammed it home to send a message. The Pistons
have the ball. They're shooting 42% from the floor. Passes it. Passes. 7 seconds to shoot. The ball's loose.
The Pistons
will turn it over. McDyess inbounds the ball. McDyess has the rock. He has 12 points from the floor. Pass to the paint. Picked off.
Great anticipation of the pass. Nice interception. The Pistons
are at the controls. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the arc. Williamson makes the pass. Lets it go from the wing. Scored!
Bob, he did a real nice job of getting a difficult shot to the ball. The Knicks
work it up court. They're 6 out of their last 6 from the floor. Passes it. Jumps up. It's blocked.
Bob, he has such great anticipation. He's easily one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Well, definitely, Rod. He lets their perimeter defenders take more risk when they know they have a big-time shot blocker backing them up like that. Wallace capitalizes on the second chance opportunity.
Get him!
The Knicks can extend their lead this trip down. They'd love to do that. Passes. 7 on the shot clock. Houston goes with a fadeaway. Doesn't get the tough shot.
That's a nice job fighting on the offensive court. The Pistons
will take a timeout here.
Timeout, Pistons.
That's an old basketball move, but the pump fake is still good.
I figured you'd like this play, Rod. He just nails the shot after shaking his man loose with a nice pump fake.
You figured me right, Bob. Call me old-fashioned, but a simple, effective move to get to the bucket, you can't love that.
Wallace with the inbound. Wallace is looking for the ball. Shoots from 13 feet out. Can't answer back.
Real nice job.
Williams passes. The Knicks head into the front court. They're shooting 57% from the floor. Now in the paint. Stolen!
The Pistons
would love to cut into the lead some more with a bucket here. Wallace wants it down low. It's loose! He's all alone!
Sprewell snags another one to help his team keep the lead. Man, remind me not to bump into this guy on a crowded street. He might hurt you.
Phillips has it. He's shooting 25% from the floor. Wallace wants the ball. Wallace gets vertical. It's his 6th point of the period. He's got 6 total.
Wallace made sure he wasn't coming away empty-handed by throwing it down.
Uses the leader inside. Gets the far iron, but it goes in.
It's always tougher to hit a jumper while you're moving.
He shows perfect concentration and control and knocks it down. Sprewell throws it in. Houston brings it up. He's 3 of 6 from the floor. Sprewell has position down low. They're inside. Puts it up inside. Gets back iron and
They've got this one wrapped up.
mark, and the game is there. 52 seconds here in the game.
Double down.
Phillips passes it. Robinson launches from beyond the arc. Robinson from the arc. He's got 2 from downtown.
Timeout, Knicks.
They can go 2 for 1 here if they want, Bob. Let's see how they manage the clock.
Clifford Robinson with the personal. That's his first foul of the game. Stackhouse with the personal. That's his first foul of the game. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. The Pistons will take their very last timeout. Robinson inbounds the ball. Top of the key. Passes it. Launches from beyond the arc. Gets the front rim.
Good rebound on the inside.
The ball's loose. Robinson with the personal. That'll be his second foul of the game. He can't get the first. He sinks the second. Phillips has the ball. He's 1 out of his last 4 from the floor. Robinson unloads from deep, 3-point range. Gets right iron, no good. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. Wallace with the inbound.
The Pistons
have it. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the arc. Unloads from deep, 3-point range. Bounces off the left rim and out. That's the end of the ball game. Your final score, 51-41. Well, that's it for us. Make sure you catch SportsCenter so you can stay on top of the latest news in the sports world. Check your local listings for the correct time and channel. That's on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
This is Clark Dishman welcoming you to the ESPN Postgame Show. The Knicks come away with a decisive 10-point win over the Pistons. They now move to 7-3 on the year. The Knicks just made a determined effort tonight to only take high-percentage shots. The opposing team just couldn't pressure their shooters enough, and that proved to be the big difference tonight. Antonio McDyess finished with a total of 15 points and 8 rebounds. He will get our ESPN Player of the Game. What a player. And that's all we have for you tonight. I'm Clark Dishman. We'll see you next game.